we're just about to go and try and test drive the latest BSA Goldstar, and it's hailing. It's still hailing, and I think this test ride is not going to happen. Right, I'm going to call whatever is my nearest dealer. Let's look at the map. So put in my postcode. 25. We'll call GT Motorcycles and see what they can do.
Thank you for calling GT Motorcycles. All of our departments are open from Monday to Saturday from 9 AM to 5:30 PM and 10 AM to 4 PM on a Sunday. If you know the extension number of the person you wish to speak to, please press it now. Alternatively, please choose one of the following options. For bike sales, please press 1. For service reception and workshop, please press 2. For eBay and internet inquiries, please press 3.
Press 1.
One moment, please.
Motorcycles.com.
Oh, hello. Yes. I know you've been appointed as a BSA dealer, and I see that the demonstrators are starting to arrive at dealerships. Is your demonstrator here yet?
You literally got here on Saturday.
Right.
2 days ago. Yeah, so it is ready to be test ridden.
Okay, so are you doing demo rides, and can I book one?
Absolutely, not a problem at all. Yeah, no problem. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just go on the right screen. I'll book you in for a test ride.
Okay.
All right. So, what day of the week suits you this week?
I could make Saturday, I think. Yeah, that's the 10th.
Saturday. What kind of time? We open at 9 o'clock and close at 5:30.
All right. Have you got anybody else booked in at the moment on that day?
At the moment, no. I believe you were we've had one person test ride it on Saturday when it came in. You would be the second at the moment, unless someone could come in earlier. But yeah, at the moment, Saturday is.
Okay, so what about 11 o'clock on Saturday?
11 o'clock Saturday. Sounds good to me.
Saturday. Okay.
No problem at all. See you then.
Thanks. Bye now.
Bye bye.
Well, there you have it. Got a ride on the new BSA Goldstar. That's all in the diary. Okay, so let's get the engine started and at least get going. So we've arrived at GT Motorcycles and it's still hailing, and I think this test ride is not going to happen. So there's now lying hail on the road. The temperature is 1 degree centigrade. It's running off my windscreen, so they ain't going to let me go out, and I don't think I want to go out. So this is the BSA demonstrator. Looks gorgeous in red, and the seat feel. Well, here we are at Legends Cafe, which is attached to GT Motorcycles Plymouth. Very nice, actually. Families come here for a coffee and a snack and whatever. First of all, before giving the BSA news, I'm going to do the all-important report on the coffee and cake situation, which in this case is a banoffee flapjack. I could have had a gluten-free lemon drizzle, but that looked rather meagre, so I'm going to go for this. So let's have a bite. Good, good. Yeah, let's start it up. I hear that it's got a removable baffle in the exhaust you could take out. That's a very nice colour, that red, actually, I must admit. I also like the fact that they haven't made the LCD bits too big, because I know some people have complained, oh, they're not very big, but yeah. I don't really like these modern bikes with these things that look like an iPad on the dash. It looks a bit, you know, I know that it's a lot more information, but this I think has got enough. Now, are we in neutral?
34 miles. Yeah, we are, yeah.
No, 43.4.
Yeah, 40, I didn't see the decimal point.
This is the new BSA started up. Let's have a listen to the sound. Old school rear light. Very small indicators, which are neat. You wouldn't need to change the indicators. And I see they've modified the switchgear since the ones they did for the launch, which was complained about. The radiator's not too bad. Interesting to compare the Z900 RS, which is obviously a massive step up in performance, has a similar sort of aesthetic. Two bikes, but one in front of the other. Quite an interesting comparison there. Certainly tank shape, general layout. That's a four though, and this is a single, very much harking back to a different era. I know there's been criticism of the decals here, and I think maybe that's warranted, but then dare say somebody will come out with an aftermarket part on those things. Yeah, good looking bike. Okay, and BSA report. Well, despite the Christmassy looking tree behind me, it's not been a day of Christmas presents, because unfortunately the weather is so bad that they're not going to let me out, and that's quite reasonable. You don't want some numpty like myself falling off on slippery conditions. It's ultimately hailing, snowing, raining, and it's 1 degree centigrade. So I've rebooked for next Friday. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'll keep you updated, but at least I've got to sit on the bike, run the engine, listen to the exhaust sound, check the changes they made, which to me it feels like a well constructed machine. It's quite small, the engine looks nice, it's generally well finished, and despite what somebody else said, the mudguards are made of metal. Okay, so this is Captain Clumsy signing off, not riding a BSA Goldstar demonstrator, but I will do, or as Arnie once said, I'll be back. Yeah. Cheers, goodbye. Well, there we go, that was essentially a bust, and although the weather has picked up a bit, it's still icy underfoot and the conditions are treacherous.